Welcome to my channel, and today we are going to talk about why nail techs keep moving around. All right, so if you have a nail tech and you've been going to her and she just keep moving from place to place, I'm going to tell you some reasons why this might be happening. All right, so don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, The Business of Nails, Jules Nails, by Gail Jules Nails, and all the other things. And let's get into this video today, and I will tell you why your nail tech keep moving around. One reason why your nail tech might be moving from place to place is the environment is not an environment where she could thrive. Not an environment where she feels comfortable. Like a lot of time when you leave nail school and you just starting out on your first gig, or you just started to work in your first place, it's not a comfortable environment because you're going to go to the first place that hires you. Right? Because not only is your confidence not built up like, hey, I'm a badass nail tech, your confidence is like mediocre to where you feel like, okay, I could do nails, but I can't do nails as good as other nail techs. So I'm just going to go in this little place until I build up my skill. And that's why a lot of times nail techs, they start out in places where they are uncomfortable and they tend to move around because this place doesn't work for them. So they go somewhere else. Or maybe they don't like how the shop's running, or, it could be multiple reasons. But the number one reason that they might be moving from place to place is the environment. The environment does not fit them. The environment is not a place where they could work and they could feel comfortable. So they'll move to another shop where they could feel more comfortable. It's just like at any job. You are working at a place where you feel uncomfortable, you're not going to be there for a long time. So a nail tech doing nails is just like her having a job, right? It is a job. It's a skill, but it is a job, right? It might not be a 9-to-5 job, but it's a job. That's how she make her income, right? And if she is in a place where she is uncomfortable, she is not going to stay. Now, I know the location might be convenient for you, especially if you didn't have a car and you could just walk to her and she's cool as hell and you're vibing with her. But at the end of the day, if she's not making money, or the environment is not someplace that she's happy, someplace she wants to go every day, she's gonna move. And she has a right to do that, because nobody wants to stay in a place where they are uncomfortable. And it could be several reasons why she's uncomfortable, right? We don't know, but she has her own reason. And that's one of the reasons why your nail tech could be moving around. Now, believe it or not, a lot of times when you work in salons, you'll have salon theft. Salon theft. Now, when I say salon theft, I mean like not literally somebody stealing your money, but they are stealing your products. You'll put down your Swarovski crystals, or you'll put your special acrylic, or your Valentino. Like, this stuff is expensive, and when you go to work, stuff keeps getting missing, right? You're doing a client, you can't find your rhinestone picker because somebody decided to borrow it, and then they have the same pink one that you have, and you both have pink. How many colors they come in? Pink and clear. 10-15 people in the shop, you can't go over there and be like, hey, Aunt Jean, I need my nail picker back. Aunt Jean will probably slap you up, right? But anyways, I'm not trying to be funny, but salon theft do happen, right? When you put your stuff a certain place and you go back to work, you want to make sure your stuff is where you left it, right? A lot of times when you're in a salon with other females or other young ladies, some nail techs, they don't even buy stuff. Or they'll buy cheap stuff and you're buying good stuff. So they'll come and be like, hey, Jules, can I buy your nude acrylic? And you're like, okay, go ahead, but return that stuff. And they use it and they like it. And now when you come to work, they always want to borrow it, right? And the minute you say no, it's a problem, right? So you got to think about these things too. Would a situation like that make your nail tech want to leave because people are constantly borrowing her stuff, or people are taking her stuff and they're not even asking? They're using up her paper towel. They're using up all her little stuff. They're using up her little UV light because you're too cheap to go buy the handheld LED light. Stuff happens. Like little stuff like that is annoying, especially if you are a nail tech that, want to buy your stuff and invest in your craft. Another nail tech that's not investing in her craft will come and steal your stuff. So salon theft do happen. And sometimes, it's bad to where your nail tech will want to leave and go somewhere else. All right, so that's another reason why your nail tech will want to go somewhere else and look, or even work for herself because of salon theft, and she just don't decide to deal with this crap anymore or take any crap from the people in the salon. All right, so that's another reason why your nail tech could be moving around. Also, when you just leave nail school, this is for my beginners, a lot of times you don't have clients. Like I said in my previous videos, these nail school customers, they're not going to follow you, right? So you have to build from scratch. And when you go in a salon, an existing salon that already have people coming through the door, they want to take advantage of you. I can't even say advantage. I mean, it's more like business, right? But it's business when you are the employer. But when you are the employee, it's more like taking advantage of. So in this situation, you're graduating nail school, you're going to be an employee. And if you have no customers, right, you have to be on commission. And sometimes commission can be 50-50. And sometimes it's even 65-35, right? And sometimes it's even 60-40. It depends. And it depends on what the salon is providing. Like, it's salons that don't provide anything and they want you to give them money. And it's salons that provide everything, almost everything, and they want you to give them too much, right? It's just for an example, if you were in a salon, let's say you did a set of nails for $60, right? And you're in a situation where it's a 60-40 commission, right? And you did the nails, you worked hard, and it's $60. At the end of the day, what's going to happen to that $60? The salon is going to take 60% and you're going to get 40%. So you're going to get about $35 and you are going to get about $25. Right? So that would be like 60-40. They get 35 and you get 25. Now you did all the hard work, and just to make $25 off of $60, you know, you think about that and you were like, I could have just been home and made my $60 and pocket that baby myself. But at the end of the day, you don't have any clients. And if you were home, who knows? Would you have been getting clients? So you have to think about it like that. A lot of times salon owners, they have a lot of overhead, they have taxes, you know, they have bills to pay. It's a lot being a salon owner, right? When you work for yourself as an independent contractor in a small space like this, you have the potential to make a lot of money, right? But at the same time, not a lot of people are going to trust your little space, right? You have to earn these clients so they could walk through your door, because when you have your little space, these clients got to go out of their way to find you, right? But if you're in a salon and you're like right there on the main street, people are going to walk in. I don't know how many years you have under your belt. If you've been doing nails 5, 10, 15, 20 years, or you just graduated school, they see you in a salon, a professional establishment, and they automatically think that you've been doing nails for years. You're not going to tell them, hey, out of this $60, I'm just making $25. You're not going to tell them that, because that's your personal business. But look how many nail sets you have to do, right? You have to do a lot of nail sets just to make $100, right? In a situation like that, you'd have had to do 4 $60 clients just to make $100. But if you were getting all the money yourself, it would be 4 times 6, which is $240 you would have been making. So being on commission, you'd have been making $100, but working for yourself, you would have been making $240, right? So you have to think of it like that too, right? The money does matter, because at the end of the day, you're doing back breaking work, scrubbing off dirty feet, you know, digging out cuticles, putting on tips, dealing with aggravating clients. I mean, some good clients too, but you have to do all of this for $25. Once you become a professional, this is not going to fly with you anymore, because now you know how to do your craft, you've perfected your craft, you're going to want to move on. So unless this salon owner is offering you to rent a chair, you're going to go somewhere else. All right. So if you like this video and you like my content, just like and subscribe and just continue watch the video, and I could tell you more reasons why your nail tech keep moving around. Now, when you become a professional at doing nails, that means you can stand your own ground. You can start taking clients and you don't need nobody to help you. Now it's time for you to branch out. And so when a nail tech branches out, she wants her own space, right? She either could get her own salon and take the overhead, she could get a suite, or she could decide to work from home, right? Once she have all her stuff together and she have a little client, then she could branch out on her own. And who wouldn't want to branch out on their own? So unless you're making like killer top dollars at the salon, I would branch out on my own too and get my money, because at the end of the day, if I'm doing 5 clients, I need to be paid for 5 clients. I don't need to be getting 20 or 30 or 40% of the clients that I'm doing, right? At the end of the day, your paycheck is looking small, but you're actually doing the work. So in that case, you're making more if you're the employer than the employee, right? So when you're working for yourself, you don't have that much overhead. So a lot of times nail techs, they want to branch out on their own, and that's the reason why your nail tech probably is moving around, because she's trying to find herself, find her proper setup, and get her customers come to her in a way that she will feel comfortable. And that's why she's moving around, because she's trying to find herself, right? Because now she's a professional, and now she needs to stand on her own ground. Now, a lot of time in a salon, you could be comfortable, the place is nice, you're making good money, and everything is perfect. Nobody is stealing your stuff, you get along good with the girls. But guess what? Bad management. Bad management. Like, you do not get along with the manager, you're always bumping heads, and stuff is just not going good because you feel like the manager is not running the salon how the salon is supposed to be. Or maybe the manager doesn't have any people skills and talk to you any kind of way. If you're in a situation like that, then of course, everything could be perfect. But at the end of the day, you need your peace, right? You need your peace, and you need yourself and your customers to be comfortable. If you, the nail tech, you're not comfortable, then how are your clients supposed to be comfortable? And if your clients are not comfortable, they're not going to be coming back, right? If the salon manager don't care for your clients like how you care for your clients, and stuff is going down in front of clients, and people are talking to people a certain way, then that's a legitimate reason that you're going to be moving. You're going to be moving around until you find a place that is just perfect for you. So a lot of times, nothing can be wrong in the salon, but it's just bad management. And if you have bad management, that salon is going to have a high turnaround to where they're going to be hiring nail techs all the time, and they're going to have different nail techs, different faces of nail techs, because nobody is going to want to stay with them, right? And that's a legitimate reason why your nail tech will be moving around. All right, so continue watching the video so I can tell you some more reasons why your nail tech will keep moving around. So don't just say, oh, she keep moving around. She legitimately have reasons why she keep moving. Now, if you're in a salon or a space where your customers are feeling uncomfortable, maybe the area or the location, maybe maybe you're in an area where when they come out their car, there's guys outside hollering at them. That's not good for the clients, right? They want to come and they want to be peaceful. Or maybe you're in a barbershop and they got to pass all these men, and these men, they just have no pause. Oh, psst, baby, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What's your number? Nobody wants to deal with that, right? And if your clients are uncomfortable, it makes it uncomfortable for you, the nail tech, to perform your task. So that is another reason why your nail tech could be moving around, because she wants you, the client, to be happy, right? So once the clients are happy, the nail tech is happy, everything is going to be good, right? And if everything is going to be good, you're going to get better prices, you're going to get better nails, and she's going to even have a better attitude, right? So a lot of times, a lot of stuff could go wrong, as far as nail techs in their lives and the situation and the shop environment they're working in. And you don't know as the customer, and you wonder, okay, why she looks like that? Why she look like she have a problem today? She don't really have a problem with you, but she might have had a problem with the situation in the salon, because these guys keep disturbing her clients, or even the people in the salon keep, hating on her clients when they come through. Sometimes you have all kind of clients when you're doing nails. Sometimes you have that nurse, sometimes you have that teacher, and sometimes you have that stripper, sometimes you have that bank manager. You never know. You're catering to women. You have all kind of women, right? So, and sometimes, you just have them special clients, them special clients that's just loud and obnoxious, but at the end of the day, they're spending money, and you don't have a problem with them, but the people in the salon might dislike them because of how they are. And if you don't like my clients, then I don't like you, and I don't need to be working in your establishment. So she's looking out for your best interests. All right, so you both could be comfortable. Now, sometimes when you work in a salon, everything is good, customers are comfortable, nobody's stealing your stuff, it's good management. And here it is that they just sneak and increase your rent. Now, if you're used to paying maybe $100 or even $150 to rent a chair or a spot in the salon, and you're comfortable with that, and here it is that $150 then reach to $200 because your boss or the owner feel like, okay, you're making a little bit too much money, and you're making this $20,000 a month, and we're gonna need some more money up out of you, right? That's kind of unfair, because they see the money you're making, and instead of them being happy that you're bringing business to their salon, right? Because a lot of times, say you work in a full service salon and somebody comes for nails, Sometimes they'll see somebody doing some braids or something, and they'll go ahead and they'll get their hair done too. So that is more money for the salon, right? And then by them being a usual customer of yours, it's making you get money so you can actually pay for your spot to the owner, right? But when the owner sees you making this money and they get jealous and they feel like, okay, we're going to raise your rent for no reason in the middle of the year, and you have done nothing. They didn't tell you they were going to increase your rent, and they just increase your rent like that. They don't know what kind of bills you have to pay. You might have car note, you might have mortgage. You know, they're seeing the money come through the salon, but they're not knowing of your bills and your lifestyle, that you have 5, 6 kids you have to take care of. You have your mom to take care of, your little sister in school. Like, this money is not all going to you. So a lot of times the reason why your nail tech keep moving around, because the shop owners probably raising the rent and have no legitimate reason, but because sometimes they are haters and they feel like they need more money in their pockets, especially if you're getting so many more clients. If you are working in a salon and you're not making enough money to provide for yourself, it makes no sense. You might as well branch out and work for your own, because a lot of times in these salons, say for example, if a salon is charging $30 for a full set and you're on commission, right? And it's going to be like maybe 60-40, right? Even if it's 50-50, $30, you're making $15 from a full set. I feel like that's too little. That is too little. It's too much invested for you to make $15, right? And how many customers a day do you really have to do to make $150? Right? It doesn't make any sense. You'd have to do 10 customers to make $150. That is a lot of work. 10 customers is going to take you all day, your back hurting, right? But instead, you could have been making that money yourself. If in fact you were even doing the $30 for yourself, you'd have made $300, right? So a lot of times your nail tech will move around because she's not even making enough money to provide for herself, because the salon prices are too low and she's working too hard. All right. So that's another reason why your nail tech might be moving around, because she's trying to get into that stable place where, like I said, you could be happy, she could be happy, the numbers work out, she's making money to provide for herself. Because think about it, if you're working at a job and you can't provide for yourself the basic necessities, then what is the purpose and what is the reason for you to work there? Because you like the salon? It doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make sense. All right. So at the end of the day, your nail tech has to do what she got to do for herself and her family, and also for you to feel comfortable. All right. So thank you for watching the Business of Nails, Jules Nails by Gil Jules Nails, and all the other thing. And thank you for watching my channel, and keep watching my other videos for more content like this. All right. And let me know in the comment below if you've been wondering why your nail tech keep moving from salon to salon and she's all over the place. And before it disturbed you, but by me clarifying certain things, now you feel a lot comfortable and you're more understanding to her situation.